Now, let's talk about the language varieties and register. Language varieties are the different ways people speak or write a language. This can be because of the region, social class, or context. For example, people in different countries speak English in different ways, like American English, British English, and Filipino English. Next is the language register. It refers to the level of formality or style of a language used in different situations. So, language register are the different levels of formality in language. We use in different registers depending on the situation. For example, we speak formally in a job interview but casually with friends. So, why are language varieties and registers is important? Understanding language varieties and register is important because it helps us communicate properly, help us maintain respect and professionalism in communication, and it also reflects cultural and social identity. We can speak differently in school, at home, and in business.
Types of variety language. Dialect is a form of language spoken by a specific group, often determined by geography or community. Dialects depends on the region or group of speakers. For example, the Philippines has different dialects, including the Tagalog, Cebuano, Kapampangan, and many more. Socialect is a language variety used by Pacific social group influenced by factors like age, profession, or social class. Different social groups or communities have their own way of speaking. For example, gamers used to say GG or good game after the match game. Idiolectic refers to the unique way in which an individual uses language influenced by personal experiences and social influences. Idiolectic is the individual language variety or style that a person uses. It influenced by a person's background, education, social interactions, and even personality. For example, your friends always mixes English and Tagalog in their speech.
Language registers are varieties of language used in different social situations. They range from formal to informal, depending on the context and relationship between speakers. So we have five types of language registers. The first one is frozen. This is the most formal registers, often fixed on form. It used in legal documents, religious texts, or ceremonies. So this registers is fixed and unchanging. Examples include the Lord's Prayers and also the preamble to the U.S. Constitution. The language is highly formal and does not change over time. One is formal. Formal is typically used in professionals, academic, or official setting. It involves careful word choice, proper grammar, and a lack of slang or contractions. So this registers is used in professional settings such as business letters, academic papers, or legal documents. It is characterized by precise language, complex sentence structures, and formal tone. So the third one is consultative. This is a balanced level of formality typically used in professional or business conversations. So this registers involves a two-way participation with the speaker and listener, exchanging information. Example include doctor and patient's conversations or teacher and students' interactions. The fourth one is casual. This is informal language used with friends, families, or peers. It includes slang, contractions, and may involve casual speech patterns. So this register is used in informal settings such as conversation with friends and families. And the last one is intimate. This is the most informal register used with very close relationship such as family or partners. It includes private jokes and non-standard language.
Three types of formality of register. Formal language is a structured and professional way of speaking or writing. This follows strict grammatical rules and uses more complex sentences structures. Informal is a relaxed conversation style in casual settings. This language you may use slang or abbreviation. Abbreviation is a shortened form of written word. Neutral is a balanced objective way of communicating that is neither too formal or too casual. Neutral is a clear and polite, but it doesn't overdo either formality or casualness. It is often used by in general communication, news reporting, and educational.
Let's talk about spoken and written language. These two are different in many ways. The spoken language is what we use in daily conversation. It is formal and can change depending on who are we talking to. Example is this is casual talk with friends, phone calls, or oral presentation. On the other hand, the written language is more formal and structured. We use it for school, work, and official documents. Example of this is essay, business emails, newspapers, or legal documents.